Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tiny, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a Chobani, cause her body getting bony. Late night, heavy scrolling, vape light, heavy smoking. We got our healthy habits, we been already growing. It's like we drowning in them, it seems the levee's broken. But it's not too late to change them. And refrain from being slaves to the vices that encage them. I'm writing on this page like I'm throwing hands with Satan. Don't run from all those demons, gotta stand your ground and face them. Sometimes you break, but through destruction comes a renovation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. Yeah. Liquidity dry, I couldn't quit if I tried. It's been a ride through all the waves and the tides. Little emptiness inside from all them days with the guys. Try to mask it, but I know you see the pain in his eyes. All the lows and the highs, all the gray in the sky. Every reason I should throw away and swallow my pride. All my life been like a permanent grind, of just deserving my shine. And you can't even tell until I push the curtains aside. Hey, and it's disturbing behind. But yo, y'all love to say it's worse in your mind. Still I'm searching to find something that's bigger than a verse or a rhyme. Find your wings and then the courage to fly. Cause we all just trying to build a foundation. We all just trying to build a foundation. Beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab trying to sharpen up the sword. Swinging blades at these scrubs. Flock like bugs to the light. Getting right. Treat my hoes like these raps. I don't really got a type. Off top bullshit. All I needed was a mic. Yeah. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back, I'm focused on what's in front of me. Everybody day's a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Yeah.
I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I finally lived to be the guy that I was dying to be. Still I got some trust issues, people lie through their teeth. The more I grew, the more they hide in the crease. Squad building, weak members get released. If we trying to compete, starting pitchers need relief. Bro, we building a team, everybody got a niche. I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to lead. Picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets, trying to knock me off my feet, cause the devil never sleeps. So I don't sleep too, and trying to breach safes that I didn't have the keys to. We all been victims of trauma we ain't agreed to, but the sun comes after, starting up a new chapter.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back, I'm focused on what's in front of me. Everybody day's a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Isn't it lovely?
Hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It's time to get this live stream started. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. We got some chats to get to. We got some new members. I appreciate it. Actually, some old members. Let's just break right into it. I reset the memberships, changed up the levels and whatnot, changed up the prices. I kind of lowered everything. So if you were a member and you still want to continue supporting, you'll have to rejoin or something. If you don't feel like rejoining, don't feel pressured. No big deal. Music's loud. Turn that down for you. How's that? Let me know if there's any audio quality issues or volumes. We're on a new mic. Thanks to Division Devon hooking this up. I feel like I sound a lot better. I've heard some complaints. Hopefully it's a lot better. Man, it feels like it's been a long time since we talked about the career overhaul. We've been busy with a lot of different things. I've been busy in my personal life. But we're getting back into it. I guess we never really stopped. We just kind of had to slow down a bit, but super excited to show off what we got today. I think I missed a few chats here. Let me go. Welcome everyone. Welcome Prime. You're the first one I saw. Already says, I hope the police is now smarter or has faster cars. We'll talk about that. Yaku, hello. One shot. Welcome. Good to see you. Tyler, rushed to get my kids to sleep just so I could watch this. That's awesome that that you're able to do that, and two, I know the feeling when fun live stream's about to come on and trying to get my son to bed. Super glad you're able to make it. The Automotive Kid, welcome to the chat. New garage and new mods in this collection. Come on. Well, we'll talk about it. Definitely need to touch the collection again. I have a few new parts to the collection to add, but I just haven't done it yet, and we'll get an update out here soon. We have some big mods coming into the collection, which I'm pretty excited for. Bo, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Shift, of course. Shout out to Shift and helping me with all this stuff. I mean, the thumbnails, the editing. Able to jump in when I'm not available to schedule things. I deeply appreciate it. If you're not a member of Shift Tab's memberships or his channel, subscribe. Please go subscribe to him. He's awesome. He has some great content. I'm so jealous of his latest episode. I'm gonna have to build myself a similar car. I already got the plans, just don't have the time. Houston, welcome to the chat. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Should be a good stream. Arrow Racer, welcome to the chat. It's going well. It's Wednesday. I mean, technically I'm supposed to have work off tomorrow and Friday, but I'm actually pretty behind on work, so I'm gonna work through the holidays. But still go and travel, visit family, do all that. But feels like it's the weekend, even though it's not really the weekend for me. It'll be all right. Hassan, welcome to the chat. Yoki says I was going 200 miles an hour and couldn't even escape them. Don't give them faster cars. Yeah, we'll talk about the police some more. We have some ideas. The police is a big can of worms that I might put it this way. As we're modding, we're also discovering a lot. Discovering files, discovering how files are used, what they actually mean, what we discovering new ways we can implement some things. So it's never not on our mind, the police and the AI, but there's a lot to learn about them before we start just making big swings and huge improvements. Hero Racer asks, is the broken drag races fixed? Let's see. I think so. I have memory of fixing it. I don't know. You know what? We were planning a hot fix. We fixed it for the hot fix, but we hadn't actually released it. So yes, to answer your question, they are fixed, or they're improved. At least the right lane is. The left lane, still could probably be a little bit of issue there, just because I wanted to still work with the AI drag missions. It's hard to have both worlds. It's a very little fine line. Sumo, welcome back to the memberships. Appreciate the support. Let's talk about the memberships a little bit. Actually, before I do that, let me get Tristan on the call. Tristan right now is traveling and was he was excited to jump in voice chat. He's going to be there if you guys have any questions that are a little bit more technical that I'm not able to answer. He'll be there with us. How are you doing, Tristan?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. We were just talking about his mic audio. It sounds pretty good for a car mic, I will say. It's impressive.
Yeah, it's not bad from what you say, I guess.
Yeah. So let's talk about the membership. Sumo says, I thought I had the memberships, but apparently disagreed with that. So I rearranged the memberships. I reset some things. I essentially nuked the whole thing and deleted all the memberships. And so your membership actually got canceled. Some of you probably got refunded. And that's totally fine. I wanted to rearrange the pricing, and in order to do that, you kind of have to give a lot of things the axe. So now for a base membership, it's just $2.99. That gets you more. I guess the main thing I'd say it gets you is priority comments. I think that's really important, because if you guys know, I used to comment on every single comment, and it was fun, it was exciting, it was great. But with how busy we have been lately, I'm so far behind on comments, I don't think I could ever catch up. And so because of that lack of time, you know, I just want to give that option as a way to not only push me to see more comments, but also just make sure some voices are heard. So that's the cheaper membership. And then the next membership, which is the only other membership, is only $4.99 US dollar. I don't know what it translates to. But that's how you get access to any mod betas, including the RLS crew overhaul. We're going to be a lot more active with that as we have updates and talk about updates. They will be released in the Discord. And so right now, what we'll be talking about today is exactly what you'll see and be able to play in the beta, if you so choose. It really helps us with the development and frees us up monetarily. It's a huge help, and so every donation, every bit, really, we truly are grateful for. We have some other big announcements later on in the year and into next year, but we'll talk about those another time. Today, we're talking about the career overhaul update. One last thing, a little bit about it, just to get out of the way. When is it coming out? We're not totally sure yet. We want to dance around the BeamNG developer update. It looks like they're going to have a winter update here with all their teaser Tuesdays and whatnot. So I think historically they always did that. And so we're probably going to launch the update about a week or two after their release, just because we don't want to release an update and then next week they release their update, breaking ours, and then we're kind of like left with this half-broken thing. So we really want to have a lot less bugs and a better player experience. And so again, if you're willing to jump in, test it, greatly appreciate it. But we do ask, if you're going to be in that membership level and be a beta tester, just play the game, just enjoy it, have fun. We just need people to play it. Don't feel like you're obligated to test a certain new feature. We just want you to keep playing it and enjoying it, and that will, and then, you know, give feedback when things break, how you like it, things like that. Tyler, welcome to the memberships. Appreciate you joining back up. One last little piece. So we're gonna do a couple things in this live stream, and I'm probably gonna trim into videos. So if you feel like I'm neglecting the chat a little bit, I don't mean to. It's just that I'm trying to think about Shift Tab's job and make it easy on him, so it turns into a pretty smooth video. All right, that's a lot of talking. Let's talk about the beta. So, or I guess the update. Let me just jump in. So we're starting at the main menu screen for a reason. We have an entirely new start to the game. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna set new game. We're going to enable tutorial. Actually, it really doesn't matter if you do or not, but we're going to leave it on for demonstration purposes. Go ahead and start that up. And you're going to notice the whole start of the game is a bit different. You're starting at a new garage, a different garage. You are starting with a different car inventory count. And you are no longer obligated to buy one of those 3 tutorial vehicles. So it's a lot more option. A lot more. I think it's going to be more immersive as we flesh out some of these features. Well, we'll talk about it more when we actually spawn in. Devin says he thinks the second week of December for the next update. We'll see. That'll be interesting. That'll give us a lot of lead up time. Sumo wants to know where you found that info. That's a good question, Sumo. But we'll have to load up. It's a little long loading up in the first load up on a new playthrough. Hey Cap, welcome to chat. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, so we just spawned in, new location. First thing we're going to talk about real quick, if you notice, the shadows. They're moving. Because we enabled day-night cycle again. Day-night cycle is back. Adds a whole nother level of dynamics. With that, obviously, the main issue was at night. You couldn't see anything. So we added street lights, or at least we're still in the middle of adding some street lights. Let's hurry and show off this area because the city we have not touched with a lot of street lights yet, or at least the main ones that you need for seeing. So you want to kind of get through this area real quick. This is your first starter house. I think it's called, let's see, Chinatown Garage. You notice you have 2 parking spots here. You actually only start with 2, I guess, inventory slots. So we go into computer here, and let's see. Let's go to purchase vehicles. Are you guys ready to have your socks knocked off? By the way, this is mind blowing. This is very new. So excited! Everyone, pay attention. Watch this real quick. We're going to purchase vehicle. Load time wasn't too bad because we now have some drop downs, some filters per se. You can pick which dealership you want to look at. Maybe you want to look at the drag cars at Clockwise Drag Racing. Open that up. Boom. Here's all your drag cars. You didn't find what you wanted? Go to EDM Imports maybe. We'll probably alphabetize this list somehow or do something with it. But this will make navigating purchasing vehicles a lot easier. Right now, we just started out. We got 23 grand. Let's go ahead and check out Trusted Auto, one of my favorite dealerships. All this obviously is subject to change. Lots of tuning and tweaking still to be done. This is the dealership, if you know, that have heavily used vehicles. It also give you a $1,500 discount, and the filters are very much randomized, so you can kind of get whatever you want. Let's go. Oh, 87 horsepower. That is not a lot. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Bastion. Nice simple car. So actually, before I do that, let me go back real quick. You see here we have free inventory slots 2, and let's see if that car is still available. That's an important feature. All right, let's go ahead and purchase this. Get to the garage. It's getting dark fast. Again, we do not have the lights set up in this part of the city yet, so maybe not the best way to start out. But we do have lights in other places, and we'll go check them out. Let's see if our car is available. Okay, we're gonna wait a few more seconds. While we wait on that, let's take a look at another piece real quick. Let's say I'm all over the place. Normally when you go to reset your car or tow somewhere, you have some options, right? Now you only have the option for the garage you have unlocked. So we added garages that need to be unlocked. They are purchasable. And each garage has its own amount of inventory, right? So maybe you buy a house in the suburbs and get a few extra slots. Maybe you really like that commercial garage, so you buy the commercial garage. It costs a lot, but it comes with a lot of car slots. Adding more places to purchase really enhances, I think, the immersion. I'm so excited for that feature. We have lots of plans for new garages throughout the city and map, but it's a big new feature we are working hard on. We'll probably purchase one today. Well, we'll see if we have enough money for it. So let's get our Bastion out. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and head on over. Let's go ahead over to the Belasco area. Discover that garage. And take off from there. So get our lights on. Lights help a lot. Now, obviously, BeamNG really wasn't meant... I can't make that turn. BeamNG wasn't really meant to have this kind of level of lighting. So a lot of this is kind of testing and seeing how far... how far are we pushing the limits? What breaks? What doesn't? So far, things have worked out really well. So hopefully the rest of the map, as we fill out lights, will not be an issue. Let's see if we can find... There are some lights set up in the city. Tristan was hard at work doing the lamps lately. And I do want to go showcase some of that because they look great. Get down this way. There's one over there. What was that? I thought you said something.
What's that? I think Ridges. You can go to Ridges at night.
Oh, okay.
If you go to Ridges and make that left turn up the hill, that whole neighborhood is the lit up neighborhood here.
Oh, yeah, we got the lamps right here. They look great. So, adding some ambient light there. Let's go ahead over down to Riches, take a quick look. Yep, so just more of these ambient lights. Still a lot more lights to add, but it's a start. Let's go ahead up the beach road, because those have a lot more lights. It's been a lot of fun adding lights throughout the city, because you find, obviously, there's a lot of light poles, one, and a lot to do, but then there's also sometimes some gaps, and so you'll see some of those gaps where it's like, wow, that intersection's super dark. Oop, missed that turn. Part of that is because, one, we haven't added the lights, but two, maybe it needs a light pole or something. We'll continue on straight here. We're just gonna run these lights. And so, you know, AI vehicles, they do have some level of lights to them. They're not nearly the super bright lights like you would see in real life, but they do exist. Normally they're on by default. This Corvette has his off. Looks like
they turn them on their own.
Yeah, I wonder why they're not turning on right now, though. I was playing just before the live stream and they had theirs on, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll wait another day as the night rolls on. You can already see, you know, I didn't even realize it, we have lights here, down that little strip here. No lights down the beach, not cave, the beach cliff road. We might add some light poles, we might not, you know? Not the whole world isn't always lit like this, right? Sometimes you have these backcountry roads and whatnot, so we do want to have a level of realism, but at the same time still make it practical. Let's go ahead and turn our high beams on. Nope, we're getting pursued. We're just going to ignore that for as long as we can. I think this intersection does have the lights set up, so this looks pretty nice. Now there's two different levels of lights, two different ways we can have lights. One, lights that cast shadows and lights that do not cast shadows. In this case, these lights do not cast shadows. Let's go ahead and talk to the officer here. Reason being, it is absolutely taxing on performance. There are some areas that are going to have shadows that have, or lights that have shadows, like the gas stations and other small areas. So we'll check out one of those here as well. All right, that's a green light. So we're back into like the darkness of the more rural road, which I think is just gives a cool feeling. It's fun, right? Then you get back to the main highway, and boom, you're in. You know, now these lights might be a little too bright. There's been some internal discussion about that. There's still some tuning that needs to be had, but right now we're just trying to get them out there. It is very monotonous, but it's going to pay off. I think it's going to be worth it. Let's see. So we're getting pretty close to the gas station here, is where I really want to kind of stop, and we'll take a little break, talk to the chat. And before we do that, let's actually pull into the garage. And kind of looks like I have the lights broken again. I am notorious for breaking these garage lights where they're on when you're outside it, and they're off when you're inside it. But as of right now, if we wanted to tow to a garage, we only have Chinatown. If we go and hop out to our now discovered area and go to the computer, you can see we don't have access, but as we walk up to it, we do receive Velasco City Garage. So right now it doesn't have a price just because testing and whatnot. But this is where you'd have the price. You would simply click it. We'll go ahead and click it so we can technically buy it. Now we've bought the Velasco City Garage. And if everything that we've been testing lately is working, this is all very new still. Oh, we can't access the garage yet. We might have to leave the game and come back, or maybe drive away and come back. Or maybe let's try towing.
Did you tow to garage?
Oh, sorry, no, it's only towing to garage. That's where the price is. Okay. Yeah, so it's 250 grand. We don't have that quite yet. Interesting. Yep. So when you're in your BeamNG, I guess you can still always taxi.
Anywhere.
You can always taxi if you have it.
Discovered.
Makes sense. But when you want to tow it, that's where you buy it, and then obviously tow it. Let's go ahead and head to the gas station. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can spawn at any discovered garage, but you can't spawn at undiscovered garages. You don't have to actually own it to spawn at it. So like, you know how you spawn at your nearest garage. Normally,
Right.
if like you log out, like since you discovered Belasco, you will spawn there. But if you hadn't discovered it, you would have actually spawned right back at Chinatown.
Right.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. And so we're at the gas station now. You can see we have shadows on. My game quality isn't the best, and the shadow quality isn't the best right now. But these are an example of lights that do have shadows. It does make a big difference. Let me go ahead and roll out again, back into the non-shadow lights. You can see it's kind of flat. I guess there's a slight shadow. That's probably still from the gas station a little bit. Maybe I turned these on. I can't remember. But as you pull in, you can really see the difference. It looks so good. But anyways, that's maybe phase 1 of the update so far. Let me catch up on chat. I think I missed a ton. But yeah, really excited for the update. I'm glad people are really excited. Bo, I'm glad you're excited. Blackhawk, welcome to the chat. See, did I miss anything? Oh, Blackhawk, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna have houses. Let us know too. What kind of houses would you like? We have a lot of ideas, but maybe there's some cool places that we haven't heard of or found of or thought of. So you let us know that. Sean 8, welcome to the chat. I don't think I welcomed you in. Good to see you.
I guess
Cool, Richard.
throw in suggestions and support in the Discord, and we'll definitely take a look.
Absolutely. Any suggestions or even problems that you have, there's a Discord section in the Discord called suggestions and reports or something like that. Support.
Yeah.
Really cool feature there where it's almost like submitting a ticket almost, or it's its own like little form picture page. So
A little post.
we'll be a lot more responsive to that than anything else like comments and such like that. Just because of sake of time and whatnot. Let's go ahead and turn off the battery too. Don't need that. Looks like it is almost morning. Let's see. Cap said I only had 2 videos of this version. The next series is going to be fire. Yeah, and it's going to take some time before this update comes out. Unless you join the beta, then you can start testing it out. Hey, Sumo says it's literally the best news. That's awesome. Crawlspace, welcome to the chat. He says, I love that you're doing this. How do you handle having many locations adding to inventory, but wanting to spawn vehicles from Chinatown Garage when you're at the commercial garage, for instance?
Those are not localized. They're just you just have garage space. It's not local to garage.
There you go. We did think about doing that though at some point.
Yes,
but,
we're not there yet.
Yep.
Not saying we're not going to do it, but just wasn't on the top of our minds.
Yep. Yaku says, when does the beta come out for members? It's out right now, actually. So I guess if you're new, as soon as this stream ends, I'll go ahead and get you guys added. The directions are something like send me a DM, and there might be a little bit of lag time for YouTube to like show me you became a member, but maybe take a screenshot or something, send it to me. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so let's see. Let me keep scrolling through here. We're almost at the bottom. Oh, thanks for ShipTap for answering a lot of these questions. Again, appreciate it. And Sumo too. Sumo's always in the Discord chatting, answering questions in comments in Discord. So big shout out to Sumo. Really appreciate the help.
I know, not trying to give ShiftTab work, but ShiftTab can give them the member if he sees them come through.
That's true. That is true. Fair point. ShiftTab. Maybe ShiftTab's a little bored. Send him a DM if you want to play the right this second, and you became a member. Cross says that hill by Riches is exactly where I first populated the map with lights at night as well. That's incredible. That's pretty cool. That we're just kind of the Origin 2, I guess, picks up again. That's awesome. But yeah, this is it's kind of stop 1 of the update. Oh man, there's so much to talk about. Richard mentions you can still turn on day and night cycle in basic career just before loading the career mode. Load in free roam USA map. Set the night to 0.5 speed and go into career. That does work. You're absolutely right. It's pretty easy to turn on the day and night. But the big piece of why we turned it off so many months ago was because we didn't have those night lights, and so lighting up the city I think is going to help a lot. Let's see. Well, says I do deliveries and repos for money. Sometimes I'll get on the circle track free room event thing and do laps till my car fall apart. Yeah, I remember when Tristan was actually the first one that was really mentioning the just hot lapping aspect and how much he enjoyed it. And especially with the tire wear model, really adds another dynamic of keeping your car alive, and that's why in the hot lap system you actually make more money the longer you're out on track. So it balances that risk reward. Or I guess rewards that risk of being out on track longer with a car that's harder to handle. Yep. So, yeah. But, Cross says, I made day-night only really adjust while you drive to avoid shadow flicker. If you haven't already, give it a shot. Really helps keep the jitter down with OG shadow tech. I see, that would be pretty cool. I don't know if you heard that, Tristan, but
yeah, I heard it.
That would be nice, because yeah, right now we're kind of flickering, right? It's a little like.
I think we talked about that before, so
I think so.
Definitely something that is up.
But let's let me see what else. Oh, you know what? Let's do something. Let's do one of everyone's favorite things to do in career. Oh, I'm kind of locked up in my gas station. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, someone mentioned.
Go ahead.
Someone mentioned repos.
We should try to do some repos, huh?
You say someone mentioned repos? We did balance it, so
yes.
Value of the vehicle does not matter as much as it did before.
Yeah.
So crazy rewards for high value cars, like hundreds of thousands, is not going to be happening anymore. That was a dream that you guys got to experience for a little bit of time.
Yep. I totally forgot to. I went to Belasco Garages if I owned it. I don't own that place. I'm back in my apartment. So everyone's favorite thing to do. Well, go ahead.
Part out the car.
Part out the car. Everyone loves running that chop shop.
You know what
I
you
will
should
say.
part out the best?
What was that?
Go to True Value, or what is it? True Auto.
Oh, Trusted Auto, yeah.
And get the K truck.
That's a good idea.
That is the money maker. That's the money maker.
That's the money maker. All right, well let's get this one. $4,200 after taxes, after our discount, $2,900. Let's see if we make some money. I'm sure we will.
Oh yeah, 20K.
I will say, Tristan and I do not love the chop shop method, but there's a cool feature. But you know, real quick on that note, we are going to be with that now. There's more proper nighttime with lights. We will be adding some nighttime activities. More on that later, but I just wanted to kind of mention that. Oh, we don't have the truck yet. That's why we can't uninstall anything. Wait another 30 seconds. Aero Racer asks, is there any update to AI races? Are they more competitive? As of right now, we haven't touched them. Tristan has made some tweaks to AI. We don't know how.
I do not believe that would interfere with any racing.
Yeah, so that's definitely on the back burner. But it's not, off the table. I know it's very. You kind of have to go in with like a really slow car to make it really competitive. Carl asks, are the place lights spotlights or point lights? They're both. Just to follow the beam way, the dev way, right? That way you kind of light up the top to like show this kind of a light bulb, but then you have the actual light that's pointing down. Devin asks a good question. Will this require a fresh start? So right now the plan, and it should still be this way, is it does not require a fresh start, but you do need to downsize your garage down to at least two vehicles. That way when you load in on the update, you can actually access your garage with two vehicles and whatnot.
I think all your vehicles may still show up. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, but I will say if you're going to jump into the beta, back up your saves, and buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride of errors and well, hopefully not a lot of errors, but it'll be a wild ride. So take care of yourself, protect yourself, and you're safe. So so we got our vehicle here. We already made money. It's already worth $3,800. But let's do the old trick here. My parts. We're gonna start uninstalling. I guess everything, huh?
Yeah, everything. Good.
Take it all off. Start at the bottom.
I always start at the top.
Do you?
But, yeah, in my opinion, that's what I do.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I've never done this, but look at this. You can kind of spam it. Making money. Or getting ready to make money. Alright, we're close to the big reveal. Again, this is not why this was created. It's going to have a nice effect, I guess, to it. The why is just because we all know why. Open up your inventory.
Yeah.
Look at that. Sell all button. You can sell it all. Looks like we're going to sell it all for 21 grand. That is a lot of money. Maybe I should do this more. This is lucrative. But yep, sell all. Let's see if it works. We've been having issues lately. But here we go. Do you want to sell the parts? Boom. 26 grand. Very nice. And I guess we can sell that truck for nothing. That's fine. So we had a sell all button. We're super excited. I was super excited. I was like, let me jump in my old playthrough, but then I realized, wait, I need only 2 cars kind of deal. But yeah, we will have a sell all button. That's going to be super helpful. Super
when
excited.
you upgrade a bunch of cars and all those parts get thrown into your inventory and you have 600 plus parts because you've just been upgrading.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there and press sell on each one.
So to me, it's like cleaning out your closet. No one likes cleaning out their closet, and if the less you do it, the more it piles up. So like, I think my current save I have like 300 parts in there, and that would take me so long to sell it. But no more
so
is that.
You never do it.
Yep, and then you have all that money sitting
Now
there.
you just press sell.
Exactly. DG, thanks for joining the membership. Really appreciate it. And make sure to message me or Shift Tab to get into the beta area and whatnot. The beta doesn't just offer RLS Crew Overhaul betas as well. Pretty much anything we're working on. So I'm also working on Pepper Valley, the version 2, adding some racetracks and whatnot. So if you're into drifting, you'll probably be pretty interested in that. And as well as the collection beta. Right now there isn't a beta up right now for the collection, but pretty soon we will get one there. I don't know how to say that. Zobizik, welcome to the chat. When's it going to release? Sometime after the next vanilla release. We're not sure when that's going to be, and we don't want to kind of trip over each other in that regard, and so we're going to wait till that comes out, the dust settles a little bit, and we can get out something that's really proper and working, and will work for hopefully a long time until the next update. But Houston asks, is Belasco Garage the best garage? No, it's not. It doesn't have the most inventory.
Right now, because I didn't really think about the pricing, the best one to buy is the commercial garage for $450,000
for sure.
15 spots.
Yep, at the current moment, that's going to change though.
That is way too cheap right now. It's kind of just there for now.
Yep. Kind of a placeholder price.
Yeah.
Did we end up adding any other garages right at the end there?
Just
last night?
Just a cul-de-sac garage.
Okay.
Which is that house.
Gotcha. Whoa. Let's go ahead and head on over there. Because I do want to drive around with the AI. Maybe it'll be a little different. Again, the biggest thing we need is people driving.
Honestly.
Yeah, the biggest thing we need is like players testing and driving and getting some data back.
With the AI, things aren't really noticeable. It should just, I don't know. I just switched the lane changing thing a little bit, so they should switch lanes a little differently so they don't all like pile in traffic at intersections as much. Or not intersections, like at highways. Like specifically when you go from Belasco to the city. They shouldn't be all merging at the same time.
That is big though. I mean, you downplay that. I mean, any little tweak is, yeah, it's not monumental, but I think
it's not that noticeable though. So it's fine though.
Yeah, I think
that's improve the experience.
To me, it makes a difference. Any kind of tweak. I mean, that's what makes the career feel so lived in, is the AI driving around.
On top of that, we also have collision turned off for vehicles that are farther than 25 meters from you, or 15, I think. I think it was 25.
Yep.
So all the collision is turned off for 25 meters from you, and then something like 100 or more, and then they're actually turned off. So they're invisible. So if there are any vehicles that are not, around you, they won't be invisible. So if that has any kind of effect,
Yeah, it should help with performance somewhat. We're gonna head over to, which honestly, one of the houses I'm super excited for. We're gonna have probably a couple, 2 to 3 suburban houses, and we all know the best one. Which honestly, I don't remember this being put in the game. It definitely snuck by me. So I guess I stopped visiting this area after it came in, and it's been in for a while. Head on here. Now it's getting nighttime again. We definitely don't have streetlights in this area, so we're not going to spend too much time. So we have a garage here. This will be the cul-de-sac house, I guess. Did you actually add the computer yet?
Yeah. It's a garage.
All right, let's see if we can find it. Don't tell us, Tristan. Whoop, there's already a taxi here. Guessing up here? No, I don't see an icon. Fell off the stairs. See, can we actually see it? We should be able to see it just as walking. No, not yet. Jump in the car. No, I'm not seeing it, Tristan. Is it actually at the garage? Like the garage door?
Yeah, it's in between the two garage doors.
Oh, you know what? I might have my map changes overlaid or something.
I was thinking that a little bit.
So we see this issue a lot, and so maybe we'll address it real quick. A lot of people will say they don't see the mud area updated or the any kind of map changes. If you have anything saved in your West Coast map levels folder, so if you've gone into World Editor yourself and made adjustments, or it could also just be from other mods that are also doing those adjustments, you won't see the actual overhaul map adjustments. And so if you find yourself feeling like you're playing career but you're not on the career map, check your levels West Coast folder. Instead of going to your mod folder, it's just in that same section. That will make a probably big difference. It's super dark out here. Let's go back to some litted areas. Then maybe we'll talk about... There's one last thing we need to talk about. We also need to get police getting upset for you for running red lights again. That is kind of broke for a long time ago. We'll get that fixed.
Yeah. It's kind of nice though.
It is nice. As I did it though, I was like, wait, this isn't right. This game is going to just be on a whole nother level at night. Obviously, it's not polished, right? It's not, super there yet, but it's gonna. It's another step forward, is what it is. Another push forward. Let's go back to that gas station because that's to me the best lighted area.
Lit up.
The best lit up area, yeah, has the best lights. And then we'll talk a little bit more, and then the final announcement of what we're gonna do for the rest of this live stream. We'll talk about that. So let's actually. I was gonna go into quarry. No, we'll go to the garage area. So a couple things. Pretty soon. Well, I don't know if I should announce it. It's not out yet. But pretty soon we're gonna have the next, I guess, career challenge video out. Our rock crawling challenge video that we hinted towards. ShipTab and I will probably hopefully release at the same time. So do go check that out when it comes out here pretty soon. Let's see, where were we with chat? Morning and evenings need to be longer somehow. Yeah, that transition is actually pretty quick, which is kind of sad. We'll have to work on that. Gotcha. Yep. So, go ahead. Did you say something, Tristan?
Yeah. How many day-night cycles have you had so far?
2. I think we're on our second night. And right now the The game
It's
started
20
in the
minutes
evening.
daytime, 20 minutes daytime, 10 minutes nighttime.
Okay, yeah, Devin said that. Hey, Hector, welcome to the chat. It's been a while. This is a new mic. Does it sound better? I think it's way better. Big shout out to Vision Devin again. This has been a whole new step up. Yeah, this community is amazing. And if you don't know, Division Devin's been running the kind of motorsports RP side of things with the road racing and rallycross and soon to be drag racing. Really adds a whole new level and layer of polish. So do join the Discord if you're interested in some RP motorsport events. We have a ton of fun doing that. It's pretty much every Friday night, and now even more. They're just not all live streamed anymore.
Yeah, we have an event on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and Friday.
I don't know if we still have this Friday. That one might get
I know
canceled.
we have Tuesday.
We definitely have Tuesday. Shift Tab says
Yes,
Raceless
Hiroshi.
ASMR playlist out soon on Spotify. Yeah, we'll see about that. I did make a trucking ASMR, and it was more of a joke because honestly, I hate ASMR. It absolutely grinds my gears. I just can't stand I don't know, the talking and emphasizing everything, and I can't do it. It makes me cringe. But people like it. My wife loves it. And but I did a trucking one where I'm just driving the truck, right? So you can just listen to me driving the truck, and I actually did really well. I might have to do that again. Jack, welcome to the chat. It's a Samsung Q2U mic. Division Devin can give you more information on it. Joe, welcome to the chat. I think I almost missed your chat. I missed the start of the live, but I will watch it again entirely tomorrow after work. Did I miss something big? You missed a lot big, Joe. We'll also put out a video hopefully soon talking about it. But yeah, do go rewatch it. You're gonna be pretty excited. Crawl, I can't agree with you anymore. He says ASMR is the devil's work. Throws me into an immediate rage. It literally it does aggravate me. Like I'd almost rather listen to someone. To me, it's the same as listening to someone chew, like with their mouth open or whatever. I can't stand the chewing sound. I don't know. I love a good exhaust note, you know. Like put my ear right next to the exhaust if I have to hear it. But people mouth noises, we don't get along. But let's see. And Chaster's flying in. Yazni, I think that's how you say it. Welcome to the chat. I've been playing a lot of time in career mode. 2,000 hours, and I love the game a lot. That is nuts. That is crazy. I was wondering if you thought it would be a good idea to choose the amount of starting currency for creating a career profile, like 2,000, 10,000, 20, 3,000. That'd be cool. Kind of you get to choose your own starting amount. I think that's what you're suggesting. So that's a very cool idea. I mean, we're very early in development of this update cycle, so there's a lot of options still to come, and a lot more things on the way.
Guy baiting me to race him.
Do what?
I'm not gonna race him. There's a guy baiting me to race him on the road.
What's he driving?
M5.
Oh, when you get the M3, right?
Not really, but
You get like almost
Yeah,
M3.
yeah.
I mean, it's BMW love. You can't turn that down, right? Not that I'm encouraging you to do something reckless and illegal alive, but they don't have footage.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a plate on, but he's crazy.
Huh? Sounds like he's playing BeamNG Career, if I'm honest. Maybe take some notes for the next update. DG asks, out of curiosity, could you build an in-game config for the day-night cycle? Use like a 60-to-1 ratio, so like 1 equals an hour, 0.1 equals 6 minutes. We'll have to look into that. We'll put that in the Discord suggestion, and we can talk about that more. Let's see, I know I missed a few chats here. I don't know how to say your name. Tierman Nee, welcome to the chat. Shout out to Raceless for these amazing mods. Can't thank you enough. Hundreds of hours already in just RLS career. Honestly, I'd be nothing without the team. You know, we all work really hard on the stuff. We put almost just about all of our spare time into it, and Just so you know, it's not just me by any means. In fact, I've had to take a bit of a backseat this last month as I've had to deal with some personal things, but I'll be back in gear more than ever here shortly. Just don't you worry. Hector says he's got an M2.5. Still would beat my BRZ, that's for sure. But yeah, let's the last thing we wanted to talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about that before I forget. One thing we're looking to add, and it's not very far along at all, is we are going to have some car meets. They're probably going to spawn in only at night. We're not sure exactly how to balance that. What's the whole point? Where do you make the money? Why do you make money? Do you just get street rep? Like what's the whole deal? But what we do plan on having is nighttime car meets with AI, and then being able to race some of the said AI. So yeah, we're going in that direction. Very eventual, yeah. But we wanted to kind of involve the community a bit and get some help because, you know, I think we've all gotten pretty used to the vanilla custom configs. They're great, they're awesome, but like we want these car meets to feel really special. And so we want to reach out to the community to go ahead and send us your own car meet car, right? And we'll probably have it in the game. We might not be able to get everybody's. We ask that you can maybe only submit one. But a couple rules we want to abide by, because we want this to be realistic, settled in some realism. We don't want, you know, everyone having 2,000 horsepower crazy cars, right? So the only rule that we're going to put on it right now is it has to be built in career and cost less than 100K for parts and vehicle. So whatever you purchase, vehicle plus parts. I guess we could probably introduce, you know, you could sell parts and then adds back to your cap, your money or something like that. But
I don't know about that. I think just total
buy-in, like purchasing it costs 100K. The whole point is to not have crazy outlandish cars all the time. We don't want just an AI generated level of cars, right? We want these to be tasteful, something that you would actually maybe bring to a car meet, or maybe that you've seen at a car meet. With that, we are also looking for more wheel mods, rim mods, just custom parts mods. So if you are a content creator or a mod creator, and you have some of those mods that you'd like to share with the collection, please reach out to me. We're definitely looking for more of those. Or if there's some that you really like, put it in the suggestions of Discord, and we'll take a look, and I'll reach out to the creators and see if we can figure something out and get it into the collection. Again, the collection is all based off of the mod creators' approvals. I'm not going to just add stuff in there. That's scummy. But yeah, it's car meets, and we need your help. And so today, what we're actually going to do is we're going to build our own car meet car as a chat. So let me. What we're going to do is I'm going to pick the car we're going to buy, and then you guys can start throwing out the parts. And if I see your part first, we're putting it on. What we do need to do is probably go ahead and adjust our money. To get 100K. So let me go ahead and hop out. Let's let the car roll away there. Save. And we'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and exit out and give us a little cash. Let's see. I always forget how to do this. I guess I could have kept flipping K trucks, but it sounds a little taxing.
Also kind of want to just say this, like, I don't think that, like, you're not building a $100,000 car meant for speed. Like, this isn't a race car. I feel like we more kind of want like show cars in a sense, something that kind of like looks cool. You know, it's a car meet. You know, it's not all about racing.
I 100% agree, and that's what's gonna be fun is when we have that randomness of like, hey, the Honda Civic that doesn't have a turbo wants to race you, or the lowrider that is, you know, basically stock on the inside wants to race you. That they're having that spread will be a lot better versus, you know, wow, everyone seems to have the same 5.5 with 900 horsepower kind of deal.
Yeah.
Good call out. Good point. All right, player attributes here. In the Discord also is a link to my video on how to export your car from career to free roam. It's super easy. In fact, we'll show it in the live probably. but do check that out if you have questions on that. So let's see, we're just gonna rewrite our money here. 1, 2, 3. 0. Yeah, that's 100,000. Alright, give us 100k. And also, it doesn't have to cost 100k. Just because there's a cap, don't feel like obligated you have to be there. Maybe it's just a 30k car and it just looks really cool. We do ask that you stick with the career collection mods, as we don't want your config to break along the way. Yeah, there's more collection stuff to come, so if you want to hold out, that's fine too. Get back into the game here as we load in. Let's see. Joe says maybe you can challenge another person at a car meet to race to earn money. That would be cool. It's definitely the direction we're going.
Well, I feel like it might be the other way around. That someone may challenge you, but...
Oh, maybe you get challenged.
It's, you know, maybe.
Yasmin, I missed your message. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, you did have a third one there. For me, and possibly for some other players, it is more interesting to earn money myself because it extends the life of the time of the game. It becomes more realistic. What do you think about that? I do agree. I do like earning money myself, but I do also love some level of AFK, like owning a business or something. I love, like, for instance, farming simulator, right? Like, farming the fields is to me only so fun. I like the different, what do you call it? Different ways you can make money, diversifying. So like you're doing your main activity, but then in the background you're actually getting some other stuff done too. I love that feeling. If you can't tell, I'm a little addicted to progress, hence why I run so hard at the things like I've been working on. Yeah, like management, exactly. All right, so let's see here. Did we ever sell our K truck? I think we did. So we have 99,000. I guess we had taken a little hit on insurance or something. Let's purchase vehicles. Okay. What kind of I don't know, what kind of vehicle should we buy? What do you think we should buy, Tristan?
For the show car?
Yeah.
I don't know, really. I would just
I think it definitely needs to be used.
For like, yeah.
It's like a trusted auto.
Not sure if trusted. Yeah. See what trusted has.
A lot of cross sports. Just a couple bastions. Bastions are cool. You can fit some big rims under there. The 200BX would be pretty cool because of the engine stuff. That might be a winner.
Maybe. Anything else?
Oh, and an electric car? No, just kidding. That's not my thing. Maybe others, but not for me. Got some Formula Bishoes here. Ooh, we have an ETK wagon. I love a good wagon.
300?
Yeah. It's a diesel too, all-wheel drive. I really think we should do that.
Yeah.
It's only 25 grand.
25. Oh yeah.
There's a Salante here for 88,000. But so here's the thing, guys. Just remember, trusted value. The mileage really matters. There's been people that have gotten Salantes from Trusted Auto, but because it's such high mileage and parts are so worn, it actually like slip clutch as you get on full throttle and render it pretty useless. So I love that aspect. That's so cool. All right, so chat, we're gonna build this car together. I'm gonna purchase this ETK wagon. You know what it is. It's a diesel. We're gonna keep the diesel engine. I really wish we should have given us more money so we could have the more lit garage, the more well lighted garage.
Oh yeah, so you can buy a garage. Yeah.
You know, let's do this. Showcase how we make some of these lights real quick. Just gonna put a light on us. This
You might have to do something.
yeah. Just get in and out of World Editor, get things woken up. Let's go find the light. The lamps there have tons of lights. We don't need that. You know, actually, it's probably just in the scene tree. Yeah, let's just grab one of these, come back to where we were. one of my favorite hotkeys that Tristan actually found is Control-Shift-D. Brings it right to you. Boom. Let there be light. Normally there'd be a light pole there, but let's do that. And I'm actually going to move... we'll leave it right there. I'm actually going... I just won't save this, I guess. Let's cast shadows. Where is it? Cast shadows. Boom. Alright. Now that we can see, let's get our ETK K series. So my only requirement, keep it diesel, because that's classy. And keep it a wagon, obviously. But chat, let me know what parts should we be changing. Joe says oil smell intensifies. What are we doing to this thing? Looks like it came in gray. We can totally paint it. We got 74 grand left. See if I've missed anything so far. Throw some Walmart spinners on it. There you go. Angry Zuma says, what should we do? A lot. I think these wagons are awesome. Do you guys not like the... I think these are great. To rewrite the cache, do you change the total and player attributes? That's correct. There's a value in player attributes. You just go in and change. Sumo says, okay, so Shift Tab said donks. Let's add some big rims to this. And then Sumo said slam it to the ground. Whoops, I just went to purchase the vehicle. Wait a second now. We have a slight issue.
What's that issue?
Can't buy parts here at this garage. We never adjusted that. We never adjusted that. So you can turn off different elements of the garages, and
I'm pretty sure I gave it everything that.
You think so? Unless it's not in the right zone. Let me scoot it over, see if that helps. Well, no, because it spawned here.
Yeah, I don't know.
This thing is so
maybe
quiet.
Maybe you're right about that. Maybe you're right about that. I guess give yourself a little bit more money.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to go buy a garage here.
Just go buy a Bosca for $250.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back, folks. Again, let me just actually leave. I'm gonna leave. Oh yeah, let me just save this real quick. Technical difficulties.
Interesting. No, it's fine. Because you could probably write things into the Lua console.
Oh yeah.
But I don't remember the exact thing.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll do it the way we know for right now. So we need an extra 250. So let me get my handy dandy calculator out. 74,645. We need 324,000. 645. Save that. Come back in. So far we're definitely going to do donks. We're definitely going to slam it to the ground. AGA, welcome to the chat. Just downloaded the mod yesterday, and today we are getting update content. I don't get better. LOL. Yeah, I mean this isn't out now or even super soon, but it's definitely
it's out for members, but not to the public.
That's right. Members can join in the beta, but yeah, hopefully in December. Sometime December would be nice. We'll see. Holiday time is pretty busy for us, and especially me. I'll be doing a lot of traveling. But next year I'll have a lot more time.
Hopefully we can see that BeamNG update come through pretty soon, so we can get it all done right before the holidays.
Yep. Benny says, at the end of the stream, could you give a small general overview of the new additions? Absolutely, Benny. We'll definitely do that. It's a good idea. Devin says, a huge cargo box on the roof. Done. Consider it done. Joe says, I'm weird, but I love minivans more than wagons. Yeah, it's okay being weird. At least you know. I'm just kidding. The joys of being 30. I'm also in my 30s. I just hit my 30s. And, I mean, as far as, like, practicality, the minivan takes it by a mile. I will give it that. But, man, does a wagon just, like... I need a wagon first before I ever concede to a minivan. Let's hop in. Let's tow to garage. Let's go buy Belasco City Garage. Boom, it is bought. Let's bring it on in. Oh, I forgot. You know why it's so slow? Hey, there's our Bastion. Is super high mileage. We might need to consider a different engine if we can afford it. Let's go and put this away. And let's retrieve this again. So it's nice there, front and center. And okay, so we wanted donks. There's not a ton of rims that do that. At least in the collections so far. Okay, 26s I know are gonna be way too big. I mean, we could try these 24s. That's actually pretty big. What about a 22? Kind of feeling more 22, chat. I guess we'll go chrome for now. Let's see. Members, tell me more. Yeah, so if you are in the MD series membership, you can have access to the beta. It's out right now. And you can play what we're playing here, and just let us know what your thoughts on it. It's gonna be some
If
time
you're in
again.
the what? What'd you say?
So I changed the names of the members too. You know, there's like the whole blocks. I changed it from D series for like the smaller one, and an MD series for like the bigger one. Let me know if you hate the names. I don't know. I thought of it last night, to be honest. Oh look, we have different 22s though. I don't love those. I like that rim, but maybe not on this car. And those are massive too. Could always do the square wheels. Just kidding. We're not doing square wheels for the car meet car. That would be awful.
I'd race that one.
Yeah, it's with the square wheels.
2,000 horsepower or not, I'll race it.
Yasmin says, yeah, use the cheat engine. Yeah, I have cheat engine, but I haven't used it in a while. I don't really love using that. Can we get a fix for the NOS refill? You know, that would be nice, but I kind of like the idea of having to buy new bottles. I know you can refill them and stuff, but it makes it feel like...
Where can you refill them?
Where can you refill them?
Yeah, on the map, but someone said fix them. Where can you refill them? Or where are they broken?
Long before you could refill them at gas stations, but that hasn't been a thing in a while, actually. I think it was before you even started playing. Okay, so where are we? V8 swap gold. Angry Sumo said gold. Oh, okay, he said it twice. Now we gotta do it. Good thing we didn't leave the screen. Yes, this is an I series. Ava, thank you for joining the members. Thanks for rejoining. Appreciate that. Rear suspension. Where's my front suspension? There it is. All right, so we're adding gold rims. Where is it? Oh, 22s. We need the 22s. There they are. I wish I didn't break the lights in here. That's alright though.
In the garage?
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm always breaking those. Sumo says just click join on YouTube. Yes, that is how you join. And then there's some instructions to find us in Discord and reach out to us. Okay, we gotta slam it. So race suspension. If we slam it though, we can't have things clipping. That's can't have that. That's my rule. That was not very slammed, but that's as far as we can go. We'll drop it more in the tuning. Your sway bar? No. Lost. There it is. Alright, what else are we doing? I think I saw someone say V8. Let's look at the engines that we have. Sumo claimed the color. We're going to go purple or midnight blue. What am I looking for again? Engines. Alright, so currently we have the 2.5 inline 6 diesel. Wow, that's expensive. It's a $30,000 engine. That makes it kind of rare and valuable. Like, that's kind of cool, right? I mean, that's like, you know, pull up to the car meet, you got the $30,000 diesel. Must be super rare.
Yeah, with what, 800,000 miles on it? Like,
yeah, the clapped out diesel. It's still worth a fortune though, you know?
no,
But
it's not.
V8's
With all that miles, that's not.
V8 is not an option in the wagon. Ross says the plan to refill NOS will be at the racetrack in the tune shop in the projects by the Turbo Burger. It's on the back burner, and I'm really sorry it's not implemented yet. No worries, Crawl. We know you are working on so much, you and your team, and I think this is a great opportunity to kind of pause and talk about how much the devs are doing behind the scenes and how we are just kind of, you know, we all have, you know, our different visions, and we just want to see career fully implemented. And this all started with the changes that we wanted to see, and we started adding it. You know, people started loving it, and now, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun working on these mods, and I don't want people to think, oh, why don't the devs do this? They have a different, what do you call it? Code of ethics isn't the right word. Just different rule book they have to live by, being that it's the actual game, right? If you got, you know, if we release something broken, you guys get, you know, probably don't get too upset. You understand, but you know, if a major game developer released something broken and you know, paid money for that game, that's kind of a bit different. So big shout out to the devs and what they're doing. Yeah, don't, you know, we don't take anything from them, if that makes sense. We don't, they're doing phenomenal work in the background. That being said, what else are we doing? Looks like a Hot Wheels wagon. Yeah, let's go and purchase these, and then we'll go ahead and drop it a little bit, sink in these rims a bit. Yes, that is how we tune. Spring height dropped. Spring height dropped. Offset dropped. See how that looks. Oh, look how much clear clipping though. That's not gonna work. We can't have that. Only thing we can do is camber, but we're gonna have to do all of it, I think. Uh-oh, fellas and ladies, if there's any. This isn't gonna work. Look at all that clipping. Do we keep the donk rims? Do we size down a little bit so we can make it work? Let's see. If you get the V8, then go clear hood and take off the hood. That would be cool, but unfortunately we can't do that. Yes, Shift Tab is a good reminder to all. If you have access to this beta, if you want access to the beta, become a MD member, and you will be given access to the files on Discord along with the access to the members only chat. And we also are probably planning on doing some members videos and such like that too. So if you're interested in that, it's another reason to get into the MD series. Just Call Me Bo says, I know what I've got with the 30K diesel engine. It's hilarious. Let's see. Oh man, chat's blown up. Let's scroll through here. A massive thanks to the best dev team in the entire game industry. I agree, Joe. Carl says thanks for shout out, but we love what you guys are doing with the RLS stuff. We appreciate it. On that note, I hear some Canadians say this isn't the real Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving to those in the United States. It is this week. It is tomorrow. And you know, also big shout out to those who we'll say suffer a little bit more during the holidays, a little bit more lonely. Totally understand that. I've been there for a while. But you know, big shout out to them. It's sometimes the holidays are actually rough for people. So, but for now, let's just kind of forget about everything and continue on with the stream. A little escapism. I think we need to change the wheels, guys. I don't think this is gonna work. Benny says every update to this game would be a DLC in another. I totally agree. Okay, Mad Camber. Yeah, we threw as wide fenders. Can we put some fender flares on here? Take a look. Wide. No, we do not have fender flares on the wagon. Wait a second. Maybe I was wrong. We have Brisbee fenders. Oh, that's so close. Maybe we raise it an inch. Let's see what the other fenders look like. We can make this work. Okay, good call out. Good call out on the fenders, whoever that was. Yeah, okay, a lot of people said wide fenders. Okay, all right. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. No wheels equals no clipping. You're right, Joe. You're not wrong. Okay, let's get these. Let's raise it a little bit. I mean, I can't wait for the daytime so we can actually see our car. That's why we spent 250 grand on this place. Also, if we purchase vehicles, look, we have 5 extra slots now. That's awesome. I love it. Sorry, Shift, this is going to be a terrible one to edit. Let's go to tuning. And let's raise this a little bit. We go 0.5. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to increase spring rate, because that's going to give it a much firmer and almost undrivable feel, and that's what this car is starting to look like. So let's do that. Okay, the rear's not happy. It's not responding. It's unresponsive. Maybe we should raise that height-wise. Okay, one more for safe measure. One more click. Same with the front. Square wheels won't clip. You're not wrong, Crawl, but you're not right either. All right. So what else? What else do we do? This is where the car is looking right now. If I can make a suggestion, I would love to change this back bumper to like a Brigsby back bumper. Maybe we go for the whole kit. Oh, we gotta get the box on top. That's right. Okay, let's purchase this before we accidentally leave our tune. Done that too many times. Let's get some cargo. Roof accessory. Okay, so we got the whole like actual box, right? Could do that. It's just like there's something funny about that. That screams first car on career. If that screams anything. But we also have like actual boxes we could do here. I think that would be cool. Christmas tree on top. Ooh, that would be awesome. Oh, there is a Christmas tree. All right, Christmas tree on top. There it is. I love it. Who said that? Who said that? Benny, legend. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we got enough votes for the full Brigsby, 100%. Let's purchase. We don't have to purchase this yet. Let's. What's in the trunk? Auxiliary fuel tank. Let's get some boxes, because somebody did say like actual boxes. So I don't want to. I think it was Danny that, or Division that said that. All right. Shoot, what was I doing? Oh, Brigsby. Good.
I want to say something, but I know that there are like custom liveries now. Would it be possible that we also allow people to do custom liveries and we could just add those as well?
I don't know enough about it to say yes or no. I think that could work.
I feel like we could definitely figure it out.
Yeah. Let's.
Like if people feel like doing liveries, we can say that they can do it, and we will do our best to support it.
Okay, let's do it. If you want to do a custom livery, go ahead. We'll do our best to get it in. Yeah, I haven't ever messed with that. Honestly, Forza Horizon, all the Forzas, I used to be all about the custom liveries, and then I think it permanently burnt me out. Now I'm just like, nah, I don't have the time. Get that chin sport.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I mean, I totally understand the desire and need. All right, we got to raise that suspension in the back. Go ahead.
It allows for a lot of customization.
Absolutely, very much so. Stiffen that suspension even more. Okay, that helped a lot. Fitment's looking a little wrong, I think. Let's raise it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, what did I miss? Joe says size down. Or wait, maybe that wasn't Joe. I scrolled. Arrow mentioned sizing down. I think it's fitting now. Let me know if you guys disagree. What did Yaku say? Gotta get the squatted wagon, raise the front suspension and lower. Okay, no. Shift tab already said slammed down, so suspension's been claimed by Shift tab, I believe. So thank you, Shift tab, for saying that before the squatted comment came in. Joe, Joe says, Crawl, if you ever need a minivan specialist consultant, please let me know. There you go. All right. What else do we got? What else are we doing? And feel free, Crawl, to. I mean, if you have questions for Crawl, feel free to ask him. Crawl, feel free to answer or not answer. Totally up to you. I don't want you to feel pressured to get a bunch of answers out. It's Wednesday. We're all relaxing, hopefully after work, or maybe still working. Let's see. Oh, Joe, have a good night. Hope you have a good rest of your week. We'll finish the car without you. Let's see. Looks better right now, honestly. I agree, Arrow. Black and cream paint job. That could be cool, but there was already talks about purple and midnight, or a midnight pearl. Let's take a look at painting. Okay, so we have 3 color slots to work with. Let's just see what they all are. There's all of it. Then there's... cream doesn't do anything. This is blue. Yeah, okay, so really we only have the one main color. Let's look at what paint jobs we can buy. There we go, paint jobs here. We got the Basso livery. I don't think we're trying to make a race car. Body trim, body colored trim, so I think that's going to make it two-toned there. Yes. Some other racing liveries. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like rustic, off-road colorable. I like that, actually. That's kind of cool. Let me know your thoughts on that. We have the actual, another racing livery. That off-road's kind of cool. Chubby, welcome to the chat. Says chrome yellow? I don't know. Carl, I appreciate you watching out for the stream and wanting for people to be there for the stream, but I mean, it's a rare opportunity people get to talk to the actual devs of the game, so I think have at it. We're all team players here, right? So you're not taking anything away. Don't think that. You're only adding to it, if anything. Sumo says that's the one, the off-road. Perfect. I just needed 1 vote. I like that a lot too. Let's purchase this. Let's take a look at that painting again. Does this change everything? It does. It does. Oh, there's actually I didn't realize that. There's actually colors there. Okay, let's take a look at this. Orange and tan. Huh. Okay. I think somebody mentioned midnight purple or something like that. Oh, there's a midnight pearl. What else is there? Brilliant blue. Let's take a look at midnight pearl on these. Yeah, that's getting somewhere. Now, do we go like a nice gloss? With metallic? So what was metallic look like on all that? The metallic's cool. This isn't the greatest light for it. Go for a full gloss. It's kind of nice. Let's see. See, Carl says you guys are what the other game devs should strive to be like. I agree, Sumo. He's singing dark. Sumo's singing dark purple or dark blue, and yes, glossy. Cool. I like that. So I like the kind of patina look. I think that's the word for it. I also like this because, if you remember, this engine is terrible. So, kind of shows this kind of a, you know, this car is maybe a hand-me-down, and they put some money in some funny places, but they didn't put it everywhere where it should have been. Let's take a look at this interior. Should we try to change the interior color, maybe? Where's the, here it is. What kind of interior stuff we got? Dark blue always. Let me take a look at what dark blue looks like in a second. So we got gray, we got black, we got cream and black. That's nice. The TT Sport interior. The TT Sport interior is pretty cool. It has the red stitching. That feels pretty like, you know, OEM plus. I mean, it has the Brigsby bumpers. Do you want to go with like, hey, this actually was a really spec'd out unit, or like the cream and black? I mean, that looks nice too. I love a cream interior. Or it can just be basic. What do you guys think? What kind of interior color should we do? Let's see. Oh, what is this? The gray has stitching as well. That's I like that a lot. Especially with the Christmas tree. Let me know what you guys think though. There's that diesel engine. A lot of stuff going on in there. Turbocharger, very nice. Betty says TV's in the back of the headrest. If only. If only. Welcome to Pimp My Ride. Just driving claims cream and black. We're gonna do it. Zobazik asks, have you thought about removing the need for the repo license plate to do repo?
Yes.
I think the next question would be, well, how would you trigger the repo?
I say yes.
All right, so
it's in thoughts for sure. The repo license plate, in my opinion, was a test of the system. There will be not this update, maybe next update, but there will be a different system to interact with repos.
There's kind of what we talked about at the beginning. There's a lot to learn about all this stuff and how the game works with each other, and you know, again, we're doing this in our part-time. And let's just say Tristan has uncovered some really cool secrets that, you know, aren't really designed to be secrets, but they're, you know, he stumbled upon some really cool things that will be implemented in a future date. Is that enough?
Learn some new lessons.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. We had a few votes for Cream instead of the TT Sport. Yeah, it looks like maybe someone's asking about how to transfer your career car into your free roam. I do have a video. It's actually linked in the Discord. In the Discord, there's a little section for submitting your cars, and there's some instruction there along with the linked video on how to export. And we'll do it later in the live stream too. Okay, so we're buying this interior. We have a lot of money left over, guys. I mean, we don't have to spend it all, but are we done here? I'm looking at the engine. Just a stock block and a stock ECU and everything stock, which isn't bad. It's just, you know, also slow. 4-speed automatic. Maybe we pick, I don't know, let's pick 2 things to change about the engine. First 2 things I see that we're going to change about the engine. That's what we'll change. A-Speed asks, welcome to the chat also, by the way. A-Speed asks, would there be an option to utilize more of the island for repos and missions? The place hardly gets used. Yeah.
Well, there's not really many things there, you know.
Yeah.
Vehicles could spawn anywhere, theoretically. At any parking spot. But the thing is that there is the destination at the port, but if there were more dealerships there or something, which there really isn't space for,
right,
then it would. But I don't see that happening in the future. I don't really see that.
Yeah, and the island's a little bit difficult to mess with, just the way it was built too, from a modding standpoint. But like, I mean, Tristan said it really well. It just kind of only has so much there. If you do find yourself going to there a lot because of repo missions, it's because of how many dealerships are actually kind of nested in there at the port. Okay. Excuse me. Carl said, make sure you've got brakes. Well, let's take a look at that. And our first said, AGI said, or AGI. Yeah, where did that come from? I think it's a work thing. Agia maybe, says, more turbocharger. I agree. And then our second one was NOS. Okay. Those are our 2. I'm sorry, everyone else, if you didn't get your vote in time. Jacob said a 6,000 shot on NOS. Yeah, that will... the engine block will love that. So we're going to keep it simple. Stage 1 turbocharger, because we're not changing the block. Our kid who made this car isn't a complete idiot, I guess. And then we'll do a nitrous system, but we're just going to keep it to the 50 shot. Again, stock block. Betty says brakes are for going slow. That's hilarious. Okay, there's our 2 engine parts. I do agree on the exhaust. What kind of exhaust do we have? Maybe we just take off the exhaust. I mean, this engine's normally pretty quiet. It is a diesel, though. Let's see, what does our exhaust actually look like? There's a single pipe there. There's a wide pipe. Alright, there's a race one. It's also wide. Dual. Dual would be kind of cool, in my opinion. Jacob says, no, weight reduction, lose the brakes. Oh man. Brakes are free horsepower. That's very well said, Crawl. Very well said. Well, it's not free, but yeah, still a lot less costly. Sumo says no muffler, real car meet style. All right, I gotta agree with that. So let's purchase this so far. You know, I am at a bit of an odd point too, though, because if you guys watch the season 3 stuff, you know, I really want to switch to this, obviously, because I want to test it as well and play with all these features we've already added. That means I'd have to really lose a lot of the fleet or make a lot of money to make the transfer. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take off the muffler. That's right. That's our inventory. Let's where's our muffler? Where's our exhaust? Is it? There it is. Uninstall. Okay. Should we go through a little test drive? Is there anything else we should add? Sand tires for better contact area. Yeah, we already did the donk style though. Unfortunately, that's kind of taken. Carl says removing brakes for weight reduction is a 2-step process. Step 1, accelerate. Step 2, use wall to stop. Result, less body parts installed. This is true. Again, you're not wrong. All right, I think we give this a little test drive. Let's head over to the gas station. Only 50K was spent on this. Oh, controller disconnected. Hold on. Come back. Come back. Waiting for a connection.
I think this is gonna. I think I'm gonna head out. So, it's great talking.
Yeah.
Great update. Hopefully, a lot of people, or whatever members we have, get to check it out and see all the progress. There's definitely gonna be more gameplay-wise coming soon. This is really the first half of the update that you're seeing here.
Oh, absolutely. It's almost like the very first start of it. But thank you so much for joining on your drive as well. I know you're busy and traveling, so enjoy the rest of your night.
Not hard to give away some driving time, just sitting here driving on the highway for a couple hours. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, have a good rest of your nights, and everybody have a good night.
Yeah, take care. Let's go ahead and get this thing at the gas station. See this under some proper light. Oops, we already scratch our rims on the curb there. It's pretty dark in here. A lot of shadows. And my shadow quality isn't the best. I kind of like being on the edge here. I might remove some of these lights. Or at least have some of them be less shadows. Just for performance and obviously looking better. But here we have it. Our car meet car. Community built. Now, it'd be awesome if we could light that tree. Surely that's not a thing, though, right? We have fog lights, though. That's cool. Oh, you can have just fog lights, too. That's nice. Alright. Let's, I think we need to go to the drag strip. Oh, not in gear. This thing feels so sluggish. And I kind of love it for that, too, though. We'll probably have to add some kind of way to skip time as well, or sleep through time. That's become quite apparent, because I would love to just kind of turn to day without, obviously going through the files. There's an example of lights being on, but not really being super lit. That back end is super loose. Oh, because it's so stiff. Wow. Oh, One Shot says you forgot a major part, the Christmas tree horn. This is true. We have. Alright, we gotta go back. I'll be honest, I've never changed the horn before. I actually really don't like the sound of most horns. I mean, other than like a truck horn, I guess, but she is struggling. At least we're not blowing the engine. That's one of the most important parts. Putting on that Christmas tree horn will hopefully get us a little closer to daytime as well. It is weird not having just all the garages unlocked too. I was like, oh, I'll just go to the drag paddock. Oh wait, we don't have that yet. Alright, let's go ahead and hop out. Get that Christmas tree horn. To be honest, this is the most annoying, I think, thing you can do, other than node grabbing multiplayer, is have the Christmas tree horn. We'll do number 2. I feel like everyone probably does number 1. There's a lot of these. Oh, there's Jingle Bells too, though? We'll do Christmas theme. Jingle Bells might get us, like, I don't know, monetarily stricken by YouTube or something. Let's see that happening. Alright, let's hear it. It's not very loud. Oh, because we have other music on. Hold on, let's turn this off. Oh wait, that turns it off for you, but not for me. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, there it is. Barely hear that. Okay. Alright, alright, let's go back to the music. Yeah, Crawl, I know. I'm always breaking these garage lights. That's you know, it's funny, I spent some time fixing them and then I broke them again, so I think it's from like what, saving or something outside the garage or in the garage or doing some kind of craziness. Get our lights on. Lights are not very bright. Let's get our fog lights on. Is that them? Nope. Is it this one? There we go. Let's go and head over the drag strip and wait till morning. I'm really scared to try nitrous, but we're gonna have to do it at some point. The 800 series has a Christmas light theme now as well. Interesting. I'll be honest, these brakes are not great. That's okay. Oh, come on. Just lay on the horn. Okay. Oh look, our Christmas tree does have lights on. Did I do that? No, but they're on. They're kind of lit. That's kind of cool. Okay, well now that's red. Let's just continue on. Guy is really thinking hard about where he has to go. Oh, interesting. Carl breaks the lights too. It's from saving when you are in the garage and the lights are on. That makes sense. Who knows what havoc's going to happen with the other lights on. Oh, every time we're on the brakes, that rear locks up a bit. Here's the drag paddock garage. I don't know how much this costs, or what it's actually set to. Again, this is very much early access. And in order to see, we gotta get in our car here. Tow to garage. So it's 150 grand. I think that's a pretty fair price, actually. You get 2 more car slots and, you know, easy, quick access at the drag strip. I think what we'll probably do too is some garages will have other features other than just vehicle spots, like maybe free tuning or cheaper repairs, something like that. Still a lot to figure out and discuss. Looks like dawn is on the horizon here. That sky. There's some sun streaks, some sun rays coming through here. Jacob says NPC heard you say the brakes aren't great, so he tested them for the insurance payout. Absolutely. Oh man. What a good start to the long weekend. Alright, just like that, it's daytime. It's race day, race time. See how well our community-made car does. I'm really digging this though. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like complete garbage from other people doing the same thing with their comment section and stuff. But this is really good. I'm proud of us. Let's go all out with the spray. Impress the other high schoolers or whatever. No two-step. And we're off. A blistering start into second gear, running all 20 pounds of boost and 50 shot of nitrous. Oh my gosh. This engine is so tired. A 16.8. Nice. 0 to 60 foot of 2.8. That is impressive. Top quarter mile speed of 85 miles an hour, 16.8. Let's do a little experiment. Let's so we had, you know, the old tired engine. Let's put in a brand new engine. We got some extra cash. And let's see how that works. Before we do that, well, yeah, we'll do that, because then we'll actually put the old engine back in, I think. So let's go ahead and fast travel over there. Going to Blasco City, because we're not buying a garage right now. And let's quickly throw in the car profile picture is just all black because the lights are off. That's funny. Let's go in and put in a new engine. And there we go. Boom. Just brand new fresh engine. 32 grand. Okay, so horsepower numbers stayed the same, but let's see if there's a difference. How do you get the time slip to show? It's actually in the game. Oh, this already feels faster. It's just in the UI apps. I'll show you after the drag strip, because I want to get there before the sun goes back down. Now there's like a time crunch to getting some things done. It was fun. Let's not get in trouble with the police, though. Yeah, that 60 foot was something special, wasn't it? I'll launch it the same way we did, but next time we'll probably neutral drop. Excuse us, we're super important people. Emergency Christmas tree to deliver. It's yep, excuse us, super big emergency. I mean, it feels faster. There's other engine components we probably should have changed out too, like the transmission. I bet that thing's hurting. I can't think of anything else, to be honest. I assume the engine block would be considered new as well. Might have to test that as well. We'll see. Got a little bit of cash left. Alright, it even sounds a little louder. Alright, let's pull up to the line. Brand new $32,000 engine. Nitrous on. We had revved it a little bit. Okay, 60 foot is still not great. I feel like our 0 to 60 mile an hour time is going to be better. I don't think that's really measured on the time slip, but... Come on, more than 85. Hey, about the same, Almost identical. Let's, shoot, well, let's try a new block, maybe? This is a good test. You know, what do you have to do to actually get the car to be faster again? Because if you look at my parts, different parts do have their own mileage. You know, all these parts had their mileage, and so if we go to engine here, let's see, you know, Christmas tree has 3 miles on it, kind of deal. Side skirts only have 4 miles on it. So let's do. Now, when I did the new engine, it did some other parts. What did it do? Oh, it just did the engine. Okay. So let's look at my parts. Let's take a look at you know, how many miles is on the block. We probably didn't need to actually change out that new engine. Wrong one. See, the turbos are obviously low mileage. Stock long. You see, the block still has a lot of miles on it. Let's see. Wait, so I'm stuck with the MD series. Is there repo components for the Gavro MD series? I managed to scoop up a nice truck, but haven't found any repo parts for it. Stay tuned. That's all I can say about that. Stay tuned. It's not my mod, so I don't want to leak anything. But I would agree with you. The MD series could definitely use some repo parts. Let's do a new block. Let's guess a new block. So, boom. We're just gonna do another new stock long block. Excuse me. Should we go ahead and maybe we'll just change out everything? New ECU. We don't need new engine mounts. We don't need that. Let's get a new oil pan. Let's get a new transmission. Let's get a new torque converter. I bet that's going to make a decent difference. Let's just get a new transfer case. All new engine bits. I think that's about it. Yep, let's try that. Another $4,000. See what kind of time we get. Oh, go. It looks like it's about noon now. We're doing good on time. We're right behind the police. You know, last time I said it felt peppier and it absolutely wasn't, I guess. This does feel peppier, but I'm scared to claim it. It's also a very long-geared car. AJ says, if I grab memberships, can I use my truck? Not sure what you mean. Like, if you have your own mod, yeah, absolutely. You can have whatever mods you want in the career. Now, some of them might not work, and so you'll have to, you know, obviously play at your own risks there. But other mods do work with this still. You can have them enabled. It's just dicey if it actually works or not. It's up to the mods and how they conflict. We try to obviously think of other mods and make it you know, open to other mods jumping in. That's why we have the illegal imports garage. That's all about, you know, cars that don't have a price. You can still buy them there for somewhat of a price. Okay, Sumo said to pit the cop. Oh gosh. Whoops. Let's see. Alright, we're at the drag strip. Sumo mentions Benny loves these what are you saying? It's so cool to see the development process like this. Yeah, I mean, it's very key to actually were you in arrest? You gotta play the game and enjoy the game to really mod the game. King Canada, thank you for joining the memberships. Send either me or Shitab a DM in Discord, and we'll get you into the members area to get so you can get the beta. I will say, when downloading the beta, obviously disable the regular mod, and let us know if you have issues. Very much, you know, in progress. These wheels are kind of bumpy. Look at this. You guys see that? Oh, they're staged. Staged a little deep too. Oh, nitrous isn't on. 0 to 60 does not feel any better. Slowest quarter mile time. Here we go. Okay. Hey, we had a top speed of 87 miles an hour. Quarter mile time is 16.3. 0 to 60 at 2.7. It was better. It made improvements. Tyler asks, is there a reason why the illegal imports fee is so high? It's because it's what do you call it? Immersion breaking when you know, let's say have a Lamborghini mod in your roster of mods, and then oh, don't mind the traffic here. They're kind of broken. Oh, yeah, I even knew you'd do that. I made them turn around here to avoid having traffic in other places. Guess I'll back up. Yeah, so illegal imports, the fee is high because that way when you have that mod that's like $0, but it really shouldn't be $0, at least you are paying something, kind of deal. That's the whole purpose of it. Crawl says your nitrous isn't even hitting RPM too low. I didn't notice that, but that's pretty funny. Let me try that again. You're right. Oh yeah, well this is second gear even, so it's on the shift. All right, we'll manually use it. We're even gonna neutral drop this. We're gonna get a good time here. Walter says, right now you can literally just take off the moment you get staged and make ridiculous amounts of money. Any plans on fixing this? I didn't know that. And forgive me if I hadn't seen that issue before. Let's test that out. Definitely, absolutely will be a fix to it then, if that is the case. You're saying like I could go now and get rewarded for it, but let's do a normal pass. Get fully staged. There we go. Okay, we're on the nitrous from the beginning. We do have a torque risk. We're gonna stay in it. We're not lifting. Best time of our lives. 13.9. Okay. Shaved off 3 seconds by driving it better. And actually using the nitrous. Very nice. Shift says, have a fix for your race. Get a better car. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's try that bug that you were mentioning. I hadn't tried that. Thinking about it, I can see how that would play an effect. No, not a torque wrist. Absolutely. Definitely makes you just hold your breath. Like, is the engine actually gonna blow? Is it gonna be okay? Yeah, let me show you that that app real quick. Oh, these brakes are bad. Had to throw in a park to stop. That's awesome. UI apps, add app, and where is it? Somewhere around here. Remember, the picture was not what I expected it to be. Oh, there it is. Drag race time slip. And then after you add it, you can even go to edit apps and you can move stuff around. So I have it up here. Oh, that's tire wear. That's task. It's in there somewhere. Alright, let's try to break the game a little bit. I can't even pull the e-brake. Alright, turn on the nitrous just for the fun of it. So right when we stage, we're going to take off and see if we get a crazy good time. Or a crazy better time. Okay, we're staged. I'm going. I DQ'd that, but yeah, I think I see what you're saying. And it was a 15-second time, which is considerably better actually. So yeah, I can see if you had an actual drag car that would break things. We'll have to do something where if you red light, it actually influences that mechanism. But yeah, that's the car. I guess let me show you how to take it back into free roam and have it in free roam. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like some people are having issues with the beta and it crashing. Let me I think what I'll do is well one thing to remember too. Well, you said new save and existing save. Real quick, if you're doing the beta, make sure you have less than 2 cars on your previous save, and you're also going to want to back up your saves. Donk Wagon, absolutely. Razor, thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for becoming a member. Yeah, so what I want to do, and I don't know if this is going to fix it, I'm going to repack the mod, because I had the same issue last night, actually. But then some things were fixed. So I'm going to repack the mod and reissue it right after the live stream's over. So go ahead and re-download that in about a, I don't know, half hour or so. And hopefully that will work. I'll play tech support while Tristan's away visiting family. So let's go to garage. Let me show you how. Let's go to Chinatown. Oh, where's our light? Oh, that's right. We left the game. Oh well. Super simple, super easy. Get it into free roam. You'll be in the car. In the car here. We'll press escape. You don't have to. I'm just gonna save real quick. Because I like saving. We press escape and you go to main menu. And you go to garage. And then now buckle up. You're on the way to the garage. Where did I get the UI app to show horsepower? I'll talk about that in a second. So now here's our car in garage. Obviously the paint didn't carry over, and that's okay. We can just add that real quick. And then we don't have like that special semi-gloss, but we could go and configure all that. But then just go ahead and save, and we'll do RLS stream. Whoops. Stream. Oh, you know what? One thing I want to do real quick. When you're doing, and I'll put this in the things for the car meet car. As you guys are building your car meet car, go ahead and put your name in the license plate. I think it might be a little too late. Let's see, how do I do this? I think there's somewhere I can be like, name my plate, right? It's not here. I don't want to mess with decals right now. I'm not sure if you can name it here, but when you get there, go ahead and put your name in the license plate. That way, when you're at the car meet, you can see whose it was. But yeah, you just go ahead and save, and this will be the RLS stream. Is that how you spell stream? No, stream. Car meet wagon. Cool. Can save that, and yep. That's saved. So now you can go ahead and go to free roam if you like. Sometimes it doesn't like you bouncing back into free roam now. Let's go. Oh, I don't know. I don't have Pepper Valley on right now. Let's go to Utah. No, I haven't loaded that in a while. Let's go to West Coast. Dylan said he just got here. What's the car meet? Oh, we have a lot to review at the end. Thanks for reminding me. Interesting. King Canada says, one bug I noticed is midway during police chases, if the game autosaves, it cancels the wanted level and kind of messes up things. Good to know. We'll take a look into it. Cross said I threw a bunch of spotlight poles along the drag strip. You guys gotta get those lights hooked up. Will look incredible. That'll be awesome to see. Donk Wagon was a good name. Rest in peace, the opportunity. We will change it. I will go back and change it. I knew there was some cool name about it. You're right. You're right. We'll fix what's wrong. Welcome, Corey, to the chat. Good to see you. Oh, and then I didn't forget about you, Caden. So if you wanted the UI app, let's see, mods. I think you can just find it in the repo. I think you just search simple. Simple power weight ratio. That gets you the power to weight off to the side. There's also some other simple UI stuff I have not messed with yet. Let's go ahead and get our car now. Now we are in free roam. It's a wagon. There it is. Car meet wagon. And we will go ahead and change that name. We're just going to resave it. It's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, this isn't not the right save. Here it is. Car meet. Just Donk Wagon. There it is. Let's save that, and then I think in the free roam you can go ahead and change the license plate. There it is down here. Donk Wagon. I like that. Do I have another character? I do. Wagon. Wagon. We'll do that. Hello? There we go. Save one more time. Just driving. Name it Donkey. Are you saying we need to make an electric car and make it a donk, so it's the Donk E? That's hilarious. But yeah, let's kind of recap the changes we've made here. Also, I wonder if these shadows are going to be better now that it's free roam instead of career. They might not. Alright, recap. We added the sell all button to your parts. You can sell all your spare parts that are not installed on the vehicle. We added garage, or I guess vehicle purchasing filters, so you can use the drop downs to open up the vehicle dealerships. A lot more organized that way. We added garages that are purchasable. You have a whole new start to the career where you start with just a basic 2-garage apartment in the city. Obviously you're seeing a day-night cycle now with lights. We're not done adding all the lights, so there wasn't a whole lot of lights to see. But we can go and go to free cam and kind of take a look at what the world looks like with these lights lit up. It's pretty awesome. The main highway does have the lights. Not a lot of lights. I think there needs to be some more lights, or maybe have them brighter. Not sure. But there's gonna be the city will be lit up. Take a look at the lampposts. Those are newly added just the other day. There they are. We have some ambient light there. Let's see. There's some more along the street. Yeah, like here's a street with lights on it. And we're gonna have car meets. There will be car meets where there's gonna be some activities to do at the car meets, and we really need help from the community to submit your own car meet car. Keep it under $1,000 after, or sorry, keep it under $100,000 after parts and whatnot. And go and submit that to the Discord. And again, this beta is up. It sounds like there's already a problem with it though, so I'm gonna kind of re-upload it, get it to see if I can get it to work. But yeah, do join the YouTube memberships, the MD series, to have access to the beta. And I do really appreciate the support. I have some really big exciting news coming at the end of the year, and the support now means more than ever. So I really appreciate all the donations and the help. Obviously appreciate the team. They put forth so much work, so much effort. Come join the Discord. Come take a look at the team. We have so many people helping out and doing so many things. Our Discord, last I checked, was at 717 members. Let me take a look at where we're at after I restart the music here. Let's go with this. The Discord community is absolutely just going insane. Let's see, how do I see this? So we have 768 members now. That's awesome. That's in a matter of, I think, about a month. We've gained like 500. Also, I think we might have hit 2,500 subscribers. If not, we're super close. So again, thank you so much for all the help, all the likes, all the watching the videos. It all adds to the greater cause and helps us get along. So thanks again. I think that's where we're going to end this stream. If there's not any more last questions. Thanks, Crawl, for joining the chat and answering some questions. Always love to have you. Always love to see you active in the community and receiving feedback and giving back answers. It's you're always welcomed. Yeah, 2.5 thousand subs on your end. Awesome. We made it. Who would have thought, right? I think it was just the other month. I was, man, if we can get 1,000, get monetized, that'd be really helpful. Again, this mod's going to come out probably after the next devs update. Not sure when that will be, but hopefully we'll see it this winter. And then after that, we'll try to get the mod out. Still a lot of work to do, so it's definitely not coming out in the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably. But yeah, if that's not all, y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving week if you're in the United States. If not, enjoy the rest of your regular week, unless you get something special going on. There will not be a live stream on Friday. I'll be out of town. But we do have a lot of videos ready to come out, so do check out that content. We're probably going to have to figure out a way to do a little bit of a restart and play the beta alongside everyone. But thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your night.